In case you guys didn't know why this video is a day late and you guys don't follow me on Instagram, which I think you should, the reason for that is because I went to go see a movie last night instead of editing this video. I finally went to go see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but there were no popcorn buckets for Spider-Man, unfortunately. But I did get a different bucket set, popcorn bucket set, but it's not a bucket actually. It's actually this gigantic Dragon Ball from Dragon Ball Super Broly. Check that out, it's a really cool pillow. What is going on, Draw2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys, and today it's going to be a little bit different. I don't normally draw cars or vehicles for that matter on this channel. I draw characters, but one could argue that this car is actually a character, so I'm still drawing a character. Long story short, today we are going to draw Bumblebee in his vehicle mode, the Volkswagen Beetle. Alright, before we start on this channel, I make a lot of step-by-step drawing tutorials of your favorite characters, so if you like what you see in this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to like this video as well. Bumblebee is well known for being a beetle in vehicle mode, so that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this tutorial. Also because it just strikes a nostalgic memory for me to see Bumblebee in his classic form. This is of course from the Bumblebee movie that came out in December, so just last month, or last year actually. Before we actually draw, make sure to read the description of this video. Down there you'll find a list of my drawing tools, some tips to succeed in your drawing as you're following this tutorial, how to make tutorial suggestions if you have any, and best of all, a link to a free coloring page that is based on this tutorial. And having said all of that, grab your drawing tools, let's get started drawing Bumblebee's vehicle mode. Alright, you guys, let's get started with our Volkswagen Beetle tutorial. Of course, this is Bumblebee in his disguise form, or his vehicle mode. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my paper here in landscape mode, and well, there's no head to draw, so I'm not going to start with a circle. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw like this nice smooth curve right here on this side, and then I'm going to bring it over to this side, and then I'm going to make a slightly shorter curve right here. Okay, so there you go. This car is all about the curves, you know what I mean? So it's a matter of getting these nice curves right so that the beetle looks like a beetle. And yeah, this is like one way to test your, you know, to challenge yourself if you're not too good with proportions and not too good with points of view and I don't know what I'm saying here. Perspective, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're not too good with that, this is a good place to start. Okay, so this is going to be the front and this is going to be the back. All right, I'm going to draw another kind of a straighter line from here and then going down to here. Actually, yes, going down like this. And then right here, I'm going to make it a little bit more flat right there. So there's like this little bit of a corner right here. Of course, that's going to be erased. But this is kind of to show that this is the front of the car and this is going to be the side, okay? So when you have that, you're good to go. It still doesn't look like a car or anything. These are just our guidelines for now, so don't worry about it too much. So now, right here, you see this curve sort of flattens out right here. Right around here, I'm going to draw a diagonal line up, and then line, sort of a curved line going like this. And I'm going to bring that curved line going down to where it starts to curve down right here. Okay, so right there. And there you go. So this is now starting to look somewhat like a car. Not quite yet though. Okay, so here is our the hood of the car, and depends on where you are. In North America, we call this the hood. This is the trunk, of course. And let me know if that's what you guys call it, where you're from. Don't remember what they call it in England, but they call the trunk the boot, right? So all of you guys who live in the UK, let me know, correct me with my terminology here. Okay, so there you go. Now, keep these as light as you can because, I mean, we are going to be making a few changes as we go along. Okay, so right about here. Okay, so make sure that this is a shorter than here. If not, you might have to lengthen this a little bit right here, right around here. I'm going to draw a diagonal line that's parallel to this, and this is kind of where the window is going to be. Okay, and then here I'm going to draw like a straighter line going down. Okay, and don't worry if it looks a little bit weird. Right now we're still sort of shaping the car so that it looks more right. Okay, there. So from here, what's going to happen is there's actually going to be a line at the bottom, or lower than this line here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this and bring it to the front like this. Okay, so slowly kind of just bring it to the front like this, and I am trying to get those curves as nice and smooth as I can here, like that. Doesn't look like anything yet, but don't worry, we're not done. I hope you guys left some room over here, forgot to mention, because we are going to be extending the car that way. Okay, so right here is where the center of the car is going to be. So from the center of the windshield there, I'm going to draw a line, and then I'm going to draw a line going across and then going down. And here, around here, is where I want the center of the car. So that's going to be the hood part right here now. Okay, and then right here is where like the hood flap sort of opens up. Okay, so far so good. Let me just reshape this just to my liking here. Notice it kind of looks like a tongue sticking out. That's completely fine, and that's normal. Okay, now we're going to draw like each side of that hood. Right here, I'm going to draw a curve from here, kind of goes up along here, and then it stops right here. Okay, and then the wheel is actually going to be right here. Okay, so you see how these two are close together, but over here they're further apart, like that much further apart. There you go. And I'm just going to draw it like that for now. So now it's starting to get its signature shape, and then of course on the other side over here I'm going to draw the same thing, same curve, goes out and then down. Sorry, there you go. It goes out and then down, and then these actually go down like this. And there's the hood of our car. And again, I'm just going to continue adjusting this because, I mean, it's all about making sure that the curves, when you look at it, it's got the right perspective. So take a look at yours. Of course, yours is going to look a little different than mine because, I mean, we draw our lines a little bit differently. But once you have this, it's pretty good. So there you go. There's the hood of the car. And I feel like this should be down a little bit. You know, it's just a matter of preference and getting a feel for what looks right, and that takes practice. Okay, there you go. So far, so good. Now we gotta lower our body here. We gotta lower the, like this part right here needs to be a little bit lower than the front. So I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna draw another line right here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, you see this curve here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that a little bit lower. This curve right here is going to go down. So I brought it down slightly. And what that's going to do is it's going to go down like this. Okay. And then start at this point. This goes up and then goes down again to there. There you go. There you go. So now we've got the base of our car. The frame. Okay, now we can erase a few things. I'm going to erase this line right here. So we got this line instead. Okay, and then we can kind of curve this going to the back like that. It's going to be for the side windows. Okay, now look from here to here, I'm going to divide it right here. and it sort of makes a square as I do that. If it doesn't, you might want to adjust this a little bit forward or back. There you go. Okay, so there you go, just making the tiny little adjustments here. There. Okay, let's go to the front now, and let's fix up a few things here in the front. I'm going to erase a few things so that we're left with this tongue. And what we need to draw is the little bumper in the front. And I'm going to draw it actually from here to there, sort of covering the lower part of the tongue here. I'm going to draw it again from here to here. There you go. Let me zoom in slightly so you guys see what I mean. Okay. Bring it out, curve it here, and then curve it right here as well. And if I erase that, it should make it a little bit more clear for you guys. There. Okay, we are going to need to draw, let's draw the lights. And that is going to be an oval here, about this far up from there, from the bumper. So there you go, you got one of the headlights there, and then the other headlight actually sticks out. So you notice how I have it going a little bit past. Okay, and then this one also goes a little bit higher up. You want to make sure that these two headlights are the same in shape. There. Not bad. Okay, right here I'm going to draw a smaller oval here and here. Okay, so you see how I started here and I started right there. I'm going to draw an oval on the inside of that bigger oval. One there, one here. And you notice how this side of each of them is bigger than this side. So the right side is bigger than the left. Okay, there's some lights here at the top. One there and another one here. So I'm just drawing these. They kind of look like teardrop shapes. Okay, and then square in the front. So square, teardrop shape makes a bit of a triangle here. All right, good. Not bad. We're not finished with the bumper, however. So let's go back to this bumper, and I'm going to draw kind of this rectangular part going up on this side, and then the other one here in front of the lights. Actually, let me move it a little bit, almost to the edge. There you go. Okay, and then going through that bumper is just this tiny little bar, tiny bar. The bar continues this way, and then it goes down into the bumper right here. And same thing on this side, and it goes into the bumper like that. So you notice how on this side you've got like this small little area here, but over here it's pretty long. But that's because of the way that the perspective of the car is. That's just how it is. Okay, there you go. So now just adjusting a little bit of the bumpy bumpers. Okay, now fixing that up. There's a door handle right here. So I'm going to make like this telephone shape, like that. See that? Okay. If you want to add some effects, you can draw like these vertical lines going up and down the lights. There you go. So now what I'm going to do is kind of smooth out these lines in the front. And I mean, feel free to pause this video or yeah, as you're following along, feel free to pause this video. I'm going to kind of not speak for a bit and just kind of allow myself to draw, solidify these lines, just get them a little bit darker. All right, so there we have it, you guys. We've got our front nicely done. Of course, we don't have the wheels or anything yet, so let's continue our drawing here. But I hope this kind of gives you an idea of how a Beetle looks. It's a very, very unique car. And let me know if you guys know anyone who owns a Beetle, or if you guys used to own a Beetle. Okay, a couple of things that I missed. I'm going to draw a line here and draw a line on the other side. And these are just like these indentations on the roof or on the hood. So it goes down, curves, and then it sort of goes up along here, curves right here, and it just goes like that. So it's like this indentation right along here. Okay, and then you do the same thing on the other side. Try to make it as, you know, it's hard to do symmetry here because of the angle that it's at, and it's such an awkward curve, but you do what you got to do. Try your best. For this one, the edge pretty much touches that edge there. Okay. Now over here, I also missed, there's like this little circle here with a grill, so lines going up and down, and then same thing on the other side, a little circle right here, grill going up and down. Okay, now that's pretty good, I would say. Let's continue on and let's do this part and this part right here. So let's draw the roof. The roof, or the roof, depends on regional dialects, I guess. Affects how you say things. All right, so now kind of fixing things up again as we go. And this is all like freehand, by the way. I'm not I'll use a ruler here from time to time, but the art that I prefer, or what I like to do more than anything, is freehand things. So I draw my lines, my straight lines, without the use of any tools most of the time. And you guys will see me doing that. Okay, so here's our line on the side here. That's important. So draw that. Okay, draw it up to there, because what needs to happen is it needs to go this way. Okay, try to make this line parallel to this line here, and then it goes to the edge. Okay, so we got that part. Now let's draw the windshield. Put that far away from this line, and then it sort of just goes like this to the other side. Doubles up here. Keep going this way, and then it goes down. So you notice that these two lines are sort of, they have a curve to them, like a very slight curve. There you go. I think this is one of the more challenging tutorials that I have. It looks easy, and I thought it was going to be, but you know, you got to get these angles right. If not, if not, it kind of looks a little bit off. So there's our windshield right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create like windshield wiper dust, because he was pretty dusty. So I'm going to draw like this curve like this, and another curve like this. So it looks like the windshield wipers actually start from the center going this way. I'm just drawing like this line. Okay, and then right here going this way as well. These windshield wipers have been kind of wiping away at the dust that's been collecting on this Beetle. Okay, good. Just drawing these lines to show that it's glass. There is a little bit of a little radio antenna here, but looks like it's missing. Okay. This right here kind of goes out a little bit before it goes down. Okay, same thing here. So, oh yeah, there's like this pinstripe, little pinstripe that goes from here. Let me erase everything first so you guys can see. It starts right here, goes this way. Okay, crosses that line and goes across right here. That same pinstripe. And then here goes towards, keeps going straight and then just dips down towards this part right here. I actually don't know what it's called, like the part that covers the wheel, a little curve. There. Okay, cleaning that up. Looks like we'll be doing the wheels last, you guys. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now right here, you see you've got two lines here now. Okay, this goes across. And then once you reach this part, which we darken that a little bit. Goes along the side, goes across like this, goes down. There you go. I'm not quite done. I'm going to draw a rectangle right here, this corner, with a little kind of metal piece that attaches itself. So that's going to be the rear view mirror, side view mirrors right there. All right. And right here we've got a handle, and I'm just going to draw one line like this, and then an oval from here to here and here to here. So you notice that it's got like this bump that sticks out. Okay. There's a part of the window that goes like that. So it's split between this and this. Okay. Now right here, this goes out a little bit and then it goes down. And you notice I've got these two lines right here. Well, that's done on purpose because this one is going to be for the door. Like that. And this one is going to be like the little step. Okay, from here, draw a line going out that way. And then if you guys really want to get into the details of it, I'm going to draw these lines going across like this. Okay, draw this going down and like that. And then, yeah, actually, let's just leave it like that. Okay, and then right here, let's just get this, get it right there. Okay, and then let's do this window right here. Line going down the side, curves, goes to the right, and then curves this way, goes up, and then curves right here. Okay, so glass, glass, glass. There we have it. Are we done? Not quite. Now, in the movie, I don't believe that Bumblebee has like an Autobots logo right here. But a lot of the reference photos do, so I'm not quite sure. I'm going to leave it out, but if you guys want to add that Autobots logo, I would put it right around here. So feel free to do that if you guys want to. Now, the final thing that we are going to do is the wheels are the wheels. So let me just clean this up a little bit, and then we'll get started with those wheels. Okay, so before we draw the wheels, we kind of want to make sure, want to figure out how they go. Okay, because you want to make sure that the wheel in the front is pretty proportional to the wheel in the back. So I'm just drawing these lines underneath where the wheels sort of end. Okay, right there. And then on the other side, you don't really see the wheels very much, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, and then so here, Well, I kind of want to bring this a little bit lower, so maybe I'll just bring this a little lower. I'm going to start my wheel here, and I'm going down to there. So this is going to be an oval, not a circle. And it's going to look like this. So it looks like an egg. Okay, and then same thing over here. I'm going to start down here. Goes down to there. You want to make sure that these eggs, wheels, are they're kind of standing. You don't want you don't want one wheel to look like this and another wheel to look like this. Okay, so what you want to make sure that you do is both wheels are standing upright. So otherwise it'll just look a little funny. And you don't want one to be skinnier than the other either. There. That looks decent. Okay, of course it has to be three-dimensional, so let's add this to it and this to it, and they go into the wheel like this, into the car. I may have made it a little too thick. Let's readjust, you guys. Volkswagen wheels aren't supposed to be thick, so bring those closer to the wheels, and that gives them a little more of a skinnier look. And looking at it, it's still a little too big, you guys, so I apologize. I'm going to readjust this. Again, it's all about making mistakes here on this channel until you get it right. And you know, if I make mistakes, then it's okay for you guys to make mistakes as well. Okay, there you go. And does it look kind of weird? Yes, it does. Let's draw these lines here now, there, and back here. Goes like that. All right. Actually, let me bring that a little bit lower. So I actually did not realize, because I don't draw cars very often, but didn't realize how difficult it is to actually find the placement of the wheels. All right, so same thing over here. Kind of want to draw a line going like this, and imagine the wheel going down like this over here. So the wheel would be on this side, right? And it's just going to make like this curve like that. There. Okay, so let's draw another oval inside. For the hubcaps. And then I'm going to draw another oval inside. And then a little circle right here, a circle right here. There we have it. Okay, the wheels actually do, like, this is a pretty faint line, so I'm going to make that a little lighter over here. And here I'll just leave it like that. Okay, and then the last thing is I'm just going to draw lines going down for the tire treads. And there it is. You guys, there is Bumblebee in his beetle form. And yeah, that was a bit of a challenge, you guys. So let me know. I'd love to see how your pictures turned out. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, tag me so that I can see your drawings. But anyway, this is Bumblebee in vehicle mode. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. A bit of a different one this time around. This is actually more of an experiment for me than anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you in my next one. Take care. And that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I hope you guys are very proud of your drawings. If you are, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community and to Instagram and post your artwork there and tag me so that I can see it as well. If you guys are ever curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below, so be sure to check that out. If you feel like being extra generous, I have links in the description on different ways that you can help support this channel. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can make content like this for free for you guys, so I appreciate your consideration. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, liked this video, commented down below, and most especially if you shared this with your friends in your social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the tutorial that's here on this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to all of those are in the description, so be sure to read it. Finally, thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time, and don't forget, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.